Thank you for hanging out with me today. This is KJ48 and welcome back to Occupy Mars. So today I got on to play and I had a bug and oh boy was it a doozy. Now we're going to talk about it here in the beginning of the episode because if you have the same bug, you're going to want to know about it. I'm going to tell you how to fix it. So what I got on today, I was like, I want more materials experience. You know, I want the materials tech. And I was like, it was nighttime so I couldn't go out, but it was too early to sleep. So I was like, well, let me just break down and rebuild something a couple times. So I went to the seed maker container thingy. I forget what it's called. I went ahead to the seed modification machine, broke it down, replaced it repeatedly until I ran out of power. And I'm like, how the hell did I run out of power? What's going on with this place? So I looked in here and I was using up about 50 power. I was like, there's no way. There's no way I have enough stuff in here to use up 50 power. Not even close. It was like less than half. Actually, quite a bit less than half. So I was like, what's going on? So I went on a Discord. One thing led to another. And I was told that if you repeatedly put down and break up the seed modification machine, it like doesn't remember properly. And it just keeps building up and taking more power and taking more power. And that was the problem. All right. Well, how do you fix it? Well, the only way to fix it that I know of is I had to tear down this entire thing. I tore down everything from the inside. I tore down everything from the outside, tore this down, just replaced the whole thing. And now it's looking good and it's working better than ever. All right. And there's one other thing I wanted to tell you guys about. I wasn't getting enough water last episode. And I was like, when I was like trying to figure out what was wrong with the game, I was like, why am I not getting enough water? I was only outputting like 4 point something water. And I was like, there's no way that's not enough water. What's going on? Well, I'm going to tell you right now what's going on. If you put down a... that's not the well. It's the thing you attach to the well. I forget the name of it. It's the well upgrade, okay? If you put down the well upgrade, and then you put down a tank, like an oxygen tank, and you start producing oxygen, well, guess what? You're using water to produce oxygen, so you have less water output. So I was getting 5.97 the entire time I've been playing, and then when I set up to make oxygen, this went down to like under 4. Now I need the 5.97 for my plants, so we're going to hold off on the oxygen for now. What I can do is I can make extra wells and then have wells all go into the same pump and then put that out to whatever I want it to go out to. Well, what are you talking about, Cage? The well only has outputs for certain things. The well only outputs water, oxygen, and methane. Not true. Completely unexplained as far as I can tell in the game. I could be wrong. If I am, let me know. But if you left click, it changes the little bar on the bottom. Now it's accepting water. Now it's accepting oxygen. And you could probably do the same thing down here. So what I can do is I could have all 3 of these. I could have 3 wells all putting water into this and then have it output to my building, and that's going to be the extra water I get. So not explained, but there's oxygen. This is the input. Oxygen. Water.
Oxygen, 30%.
Methane, oxygen on the input. Water, methane, oxygen on the output. So there you go. Woo, learning a lot of stuff here. Learning a lot of stuff. This game is really, really good. By far, its biggest downfall is stuff is just not explained properly. Again, I could be mistaken. Maybe it's somewhere in the knowledge base, but man, the knowledge base is really extensive. I don't want to read a pamphlet. I really don't. I think this stuff should be explained like as you're playing. Maybe give us like some kind of tutorial in the beginning, and not like the campaign tutorial. I'm talking about like in kind of the free mode after the campaign. Like I said, this stuff could be explained properly, but I'm not the only one who was having trouble with this stuff. So if it was explained, I don't think it was obvious enough. Just my own opinion. Okay, so what are we gonna do now? Well, what we're gonna do now is I still have to get my materials thing up. Now, in order to get my materials skill up, I think the next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna save the game because I might be screwing up really badly here. So let's go ahead and save. Take advantage of the saves. And we're gonna build another living quarters or whatever it's called. I forget what it's called. Workshop. And we're gonna put it right next to this one. Just like that. Now, is this workshop going to be connected to the other workshop? I have no idea. We're just going to kind of learn. Well, I'm going to learn. You guys probably already know, but I'm going to learn. And if you don't know, then we're going to learn together. And the biggest problem with making extra workshops is cement. That's the big bottleneck. So And I do have enough cement. Maybe not on me, but I definitely have enough cement. So let's come in here. And let's grab the cement. The cement. All right. And here we are. And boom. Done. Now, are they connected? I don't know. Let's go in here and take a look. All right. So right here. They are not connected because this is still using 24.70 power. Right here, if you look on the bottom of the workshop, it says 1970. The reason it's 24.75 is because the airlocks take 2.5 each. Okay, so I wanted them side by side, so let's see if we can connect them with corridors. And maybe once I connect them with corridors, they'll be like literally connected. All right, so take that out. Corridors. This one right here. All right, that looks good. And then we're going to put one like this. Rotate. There we go. And then we just put a regular one like that. Oh, man, it's going to take two. Is that an airlock? Short with... Oh, with windows. Interesting. So that's a short one. All right. I kind of like the fact that it's with windows, though. All right. Is that what I need to do? I have no idea. Let's build them and see. We have everything we're going to need. That I do not know. Man, these are kind of expensive, the short one with windows. But it's going to look dope, so... And we really need windows, because it kind of feels claustrophobic in there. Not going to lie. Alright. Yeah... Wait, those don't look like windows. Maybe they're like, one-way windows. Kind of see out, but you can't see in. I can't imagine I would need a lot of privacy on Mars, but, you know, it is what it is. Alright, so let's go in here and see if they're connected now.
Pressure. Low pressure zone.
Alright, so let's take a look at this. And they are connected. Because that takes another 10. I thought it was 24. I don't know why it's not 34, but whatever. So now we're using 43.9 power. That's a lot of power. Oh, look at that. Oh, that is so cool. Oh, I love it. I love it. Alright, so we're going to need more power, though. I'm a little bit nervous about that power supply. So what I'm going to do is we're going to come out here. We are going to add on to the battery pack. I'm not sure. I think we have enough power coming in. I think we just want to have more power stored so during the night we don't lose power. So what we're going to do is we're going to put on the... where is it? Battery pack upgrade. Alright, and this should allow us to hold more power. It's pretty cheap too. I might want to put a few more on there. So that means we could go to 792. Let's put a few more. I mean, they are cheap. So, and as we put more stuff into the, into the second workshop, it's going to take more and more power as we go. All right. How much is that? Is that 1,000? Yep. 1,089. All right. Let's just hold off with that for now. Should we put down some more solar panels? What time is it? I don't know. I don't know if we're going to need any more solar panels. I guess we'll just hold off for now. That is awesome. That is freaking awesome. Okay, I think I'm going to wait a full night to see what the power does before I add more workbenches and stuff. We're going to need more power. There's no two ways about it. And the funny thing is, all this stuff should be giving... What? I just built major stuff. It barely gave me any... I thought building gives you materials. Material points. Damn. I just built major stuff, man. I guess we're gonna have to go on a grind, dude. We're gonna have to go on a grinding session. There's no two ways about it. We're just not getting enough materials. And, like, you know how long it's gonna take me? Let me just show you how long it's gonna take me to get what I need. I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more levels. And I just built some major stuff and barely got anything for it. So, oh boy. All right, well, it is what it is. What are you gonna do? All right, so we're gonna do this right here. And I'm thinking like right here would be good. Like that. We're gonna have 3 more. I don't know if I can afford 3 more, but whatevs. Whatevs. Power is power, man. We need it. And I want to put down the workbenches. Because in order to, like, up your tech, at a certain point, you have to have workbenches. And what I've been doing is I'm putting down the workbench, upping the tech, and then taking out the workbench. And it kind of feels lame. I'm not going to lie. It feels lame. So I want to try and stop that. You go in there. Make sure that's going out. That's all going out to that. That's great. Solar panels. I will eventually, you know what? Let's have some go out to that. How about just 10%? Yeah, 10% sounds good. That's another thing. I'm gonna have to power up the ATV. Why do I still use the ATV? Because if there's something somewhat close, I don't take the rover out. It's too cumbersome to take out when I don't need to. All right, so we're gonna need electronics. Let's see what else we need here. Is it all electronics? Yeah, small engines too. I'm definitely gonna have to go out and really do some grinding today. But yeah, I mean, I want to get to like the rock crusher. It's gonna take forever. It really is. So. Also, I'll probably take that. You know, I was thinking about taking that down, but now that I'm thinking about it, because I had a bug here, when I was taking this apart before I started recording, I actually had to come out and live in that thing. So, you know what? I'm going to leave it there. I wanted to do some more building today, but I simply can't because my power is an issue. And I could go ahead and mine, you know, ores and mine silicon and turn that into what I need, or I could go grind. Now, going out and mining is going to do absolutely nothing for my materials. Also, if I ever do get this... If I ever do get to the point where I can get the small crusher, I'm going to get so many more materials from the stones. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to go out and grind. Grinding is going to get us items. It is also going to get us... first of all, let me see if I got everything up here. Yeah, I brought everything with me. Grinding is going to get us everything we're going to need. Okay? So that's what we're going to do. And I've got a great spot to go for the grinding. And I'm going to go to the point where we started the game. Remember I went there? I don't know. A bunch of videos ago, maybe like a week ago, and there wasn't much there. But now that I've got the tier 3 grinder, I can grind all day. I'm also gonna grind up that POI right there. I think I've grinded up most of it. I'm gonna finish up grinding up that POI. Hopefully there will be a water source. If there's a water source at the major POI I'm going to, the one on the right with the red, I can stay there for days. Like, well, actually no, because I can't get oxygen. But I mean, I guess I could build, if I brought enough stuff, I could probably build the water source and then use it to get oxygen and everything. Yeah, maybe. If I have what I need for it, I will. But I keep digging up all these stones, and I'm mining these stones with my hand drill, and it's just kind of stupid because I'm getting so much less resources than I'm gonna get if I use the stone crusher. But the stone crusher is like 5 freaking levels away. 5 levels away. Yeah, it's a real problem with the progression, in my opinion. So, let's get on out of here. And let's go out there and let's do some grinding. Come on, open up. Open sesame. Alright, so we're just going to grind the hell out of this place. Grind. Aluminum plates, packs of screws, that's awesome. Small engines is really good. Electronics is good. Oops, didn't mean to put that away. Now I'm going to go in here and make sure I've gotten everything in here. It looks like I have. Just about. By the way, the best way to get materials, if you're going to be home and you're just looking to do something at your base, the best way to do it is to just make beds. Make like 4 or 5 beds and then grind them all down and rinse and repeat. Alright, it looks like we are just about done in here, so let's go ahead and grind this out. Get some more packs of screws. More engines, plates. I love it. And is that everything? Almost. Gotta take this one out. I am getting cement from grinding out the main part of this base, which is pretty cool. And I'm getting a lot of good stuff. You know, I should be able to make what I need to get oxygen and water at the other base and just stay there for a few days. I just I won't be able to do anything with my plants. Food will be an issue. But I don't know. Maybe I will stay there for a few days. We'll see. I should have enough power in my main base to, you know, to be able to stay away for a while without having to worry about the plants like withering. And you are done. See, you can't walk over here. There's still like something in the way. And this will continue showing up on the map. So what I'll do is I will name this, what was I naming it? Gone. Yeah, how about that? And we'll leave it white. Okay. Oops. There we go. I love this rover, man. This is so freaking dope. The only thing I'm having problems, I love the rover, I love the progression, I love everything. I just think the materials tree is way too grindy. Way too grindy. But it is what it is. I mean, the game's in early access. They're going to be working on progression as we move along, and, you know, it's fine. I think there's going to be a tablet in this POI as well. And I think the reason I couldn't get to it last time was because you needed a tier 3 grinder to get past the area. So there's also going to be some radiation over here I'm going to have to, like, be careful about. And let's just try and get down here in one piece. I'm not even moving my, I'm not even pressing W on the keyboard. I'm just, gravity's taking me down. I mean, there's going to be a lot of stuff to grind over here. 5 levels worth of stuff? I don't know. But we'll see. I'm going to try and grind one of these big things on the left. Like where the rockets take off from. So let's come on over here and see what we can see. Also, is there any water over here? Probably not. Well, maybe. We'll see. I do want to find a spot for some water. And I think what I'll do is I'll just park this right here. Alright, it's number 4. That's good. Should have taken off my helmet when I was in the rover, but that's okay. Oh, 0%. Son of a biscuits. Oh, okay. You know what? I'm gonna go park the rover over there, next to where the water source is. I think the water source is still within the compound, but it's just, you know,
source external.
It's just over there, so that'd be a better place to park the rover. Well, here we go. I got the water source down right here. This is like a 90-something%. Yeah, like 98%. Actually, it might be, yeah, that's 100%. So that's going to fill up with water. I do need more solar cells for this. So, look at what I got right here. Let's just go ahead and start taking some of these down. There we go. Electronics, solar cells, 2, 3. Only 3, huh? 4, 5. Okay, great. 6, 7, 8. 8 solar cells. That's nice. That is really, really nice. We should also go and see how much this is giving us. So we're 43.15. I'm thinking, like, a lot of people have gotten the levels in materials that they needed, and I'm thinking they got their levels by taking apart this big stuff, like the big solar panels and stuff. All right, I didn't pay attention to that one. All right, so we're 45.16. 45.16. Let's remember that. 45.16. 45.16. 45.16. 45 and 16. And now we're at 647. Yep. So the things that was 45.16. So that's 3 points. That's 3 effing points. So that's where it is. We need to come to these bigger places and grind this stuff. Because when I like build that bed over and over again, I'm only getting 0.65 per bed build. So, I mean, that's cool if you're home, if you're like stuck back at base and, you know, you can't do anything else, but it's definitely not as fast as this.
Advancement.
All right. Technological advancement. Would that give me materials? I thought building stuff gives you materials. No, it gives me electricity. Okay, fair enough. Can we take down this thing? Should we go up and check? Looks like there's stuff up there. Let's go up and look. I haven't saved in a while. Let's go ahead and save the game. Beautiful. And let's go up and see what's up there. Yep, this is definitely the place to be. This is the place to be. Let's drop that. Probably just like stop. Well, what was I? 48.15? 48.17? Something like that? Crap, I was wondering if it was the whole thing. So that gave me 50, 51, 52. I think that gave me almost a little less than 4 points. So this is where it's at, guys. This is where it's at for sure. The good news is I have been grinding like a mofo and everything's looking good right now. I've gotten 2 points, so I put a point here and a point here. So 1, 2, 3 more points, and we will have the small crusher. The only problem is we do have a solar storm coming in soon. I'm not really sure how long it's before it comes in. I think it'll keep warning me. Oxygen's becoming a bit of an issue, but I don't think we're gonna like stay here like more than another day or two. So I don't think it's a big deal. Honestly, I'm gonna be going home to grab a screenshot. I probably wouldn't go home if it wasn't for the screenshot, but okay. We can't go over there. Can we go here? That is radiation. That's a bummer. That is a bummer. I don't want to go too far away from my my setup over here either, because I don't know when the storm's coming in. I think it said like 6 hours. They usually warn you like 6 hours beforehand. So I don't think it's going to be coming in right now, but you know what? Why don't we just go ahead and save the game? Someone told me that there's like a quick saves and quick loads and stuff, but I don't remember what the buttons were, so I'm going to have to do that at some point, figure that out. Oh, actually wood, huh? What do we got over here? Nothing? Let's go ahead and scrap this. Well,
Oxygen 75%.
you know what, guys? This is where you come. Just keep doing what I'm doing. Concentrate on mechanics. Get yourself the tier 3 grinder, and then just come here and grind until you got all the materials you need to get the rock crusher. I think for the most part, I have done the progression in the proper way. I wouldn't want to come here before I got the tier 3 grinder. Honestly, I don't think I'd be able to get most of the stuff if I didn't have the tier 3 grinder. And the tier 3 grinder is not under materials, it's under mechanics. And the way you get mechanics is by drilling rocks. So, probably was the best way to do things, I guess. Yeah, this is looking good. We're getting a lot of stuff. That is awesome. Aluminum plates, small engines, electronics, tons of screws, lots of experience. And man, it's taking a long time now. And goodbye. Alright, where are we at now? Okay, so we're at 2285. Alright, let's come in here. I do have the thing set up where stuff will show up in the game. You know, like that whole Z button thing. I have it set up to, you know, just have stuff show up. What's it called? I should probably know what it's called. So their interface. Yeah, show interactables always. And I did turn up the area that I can see the interactables as well. I just figured I was gonna just go for it. Let's just go for it. I'm gonna get all the points I'm gonna need to get to the small crusher, and then we'll make it next episode. I've gotten all the way up to the science bench, and we are almost there. I just saved the game, and I'm gonna try and grind down this thing right here. This is going to cause me a lot of pain, but I'm gonna try and. All right, so you can't grind it at all. All right. Okay, I think we're okay. So there's a high radiation warning. I went over there to try and grind it, and it didn't show any grinding option, or it didn't show the scrap option, the circle. So I'm assuming you can't grind that. So I'm not gonna worry about it. And I thought there was a tablet in here behind some junk somewhere. Maybe there isn't, I'm just missing it, I don't know, but I'm having a hard time finding it. I was watching someone else play, and they found it, and they were like, oh, I need the tier 3, you know, grinder to get through that, to get to the tablet, but I'm not sure exactly where that was. So, it is what it is. I'm not really here for the tablet. I mean, I'm getting a tablet. I don't see it, though. Like, I don't even see it on, like, little gray outline. I've been all over it. I have not seen it. So maybe the tablets are random for everybody. So if someone gets a tablet here, maybe I might not. And if I get a tablet somewhere else, maybe they might not. I'm not really sure. But I'm sure not. I'm sure I'm not seeing it. All right, we should be there pretty soon. I think we're just about done. That out. See, I'd like to take that big building, but every time I get close to it, I get radiation. Yep. I mean, I could probably just, like, grind it out, even though I'm getting radiation, but it'll take a long time. So the radiation will probably hurt me pretty badly. All right, we're almost there, people. Let's finish it up. I came home and I went ahead and put down the materials workbench, and then all the power went out. And I was like, I should have a lot of power saved up. Why did all the power go out? Well, what was happening was I was only allowing 50 power to come in, and with the workbench down, it added another 10, and now I'm using 55 power. Now I've got 763 power saved up. I'd prefer not to get rid of the bench, but I might have to, depending on how that power goes. So I went ahead and put down the workbench and the materials workbench, and I spec'd into the small crusher. And let's take a look at what it's going to cost for the small crusher. Oh, wow. I've got pretty much everything. Pretty much everything I'm going to need for the small crusher. That is amazing. All I need is 25 cement. And I can almost guarantee you I have way more than 25 cement saved up. Let's go take a look. All right, how much cement do we have saved up? Yep, 126. Oh boy, we walked out of there with an absolute metric butt ton of resources. That is freaking phenomenal. I'll probably put this crusher down like right about here, I guess. Although it does need power, so I'm gonna have to think about that when I put it down. I'm not sure, like, I wish the batteries had multiple power outputs. I don't understand why they don't. So, I guess theoretically I could put a transistor after the battery and then use that to split the power. I could probably do something like that. We'll see how it goes. This place came out freaking awesome. All right, guys, I'm going to call this one here. If you ended up enjoying the video, please remember to uncage that like button. Also, if you're new here, please subscribe for more daily videos. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time. And until then, take it easy.